All right, guys, here we go. Welcome week 16, Funday Sunday Confidence. I'm sure as you well notice, my scenery's changed a little bit. So down at our place in Cocoa Beach, enjoying the holiday week. So gonna make this quick. I don't have my usual teleprompter, so I'm gonna have to look down and do some reading. But not too bad of a week last week. Wasn't as good as the perfect week before, but coming out on top week 15. As I said, the beat goes on. Bill Beat captured the win. That's his fourth of the season. His third solo, and he split his first one. So that's really good. Congratulations, Bill. And as you'll see here in a second, how he's moved up in the top 10. So with 3 weeks remaining, I know a couple games yesterday on Christmas. We got a fairly decent, not quite full slate, but 13 games this week. But our current top 10 with 3 weeks to go, Chris Owsley did the old leapfrog and jumped back into first place after being out of it for a week. Steve Brini coming in at number 2, G-Reg at number 3. Bill Beat, with that fourth win of the season, has moved into number 4. The irony there, 4 wins, he's in number 4. Kevin Purcell down at 5th spot. Andy Schaub, number 6. Scott Sharp, number 7. Paul McInball, number 8, which is where I was at last week. I slipped down to number 9. And then rounding out the top 10 is Susie Taylor. There are no ties this week in the top 10, so your 10 is your 10. As you noticed for the last couple weeks, I have been posting the overall wins tiebreaker games, so keep an eye on those. If we do have some ties, that will determine for example, we have a tie at 10 and 11. That 11th person would be out with the tiebreaker of number of games won. So let's get to this week's. Excuse me. Come on, we gotta have a beverage. You can't be sitting with the Atlantic Ocean over your shoulder and not have a delicious, refreshing beverage. I'm gonna wrap this up and head to the sandbar. Okay, guys, we'll start with Mariah this week. Her Chicago Bears are at Seattle. Seattle's given 6.5 points, and our pollsters are seeing that way. 92% for the Sea Squawks to 8% for the Bears. My Bengals, huge game today. They are in first place. They have the one win over Baltimore, so the head-to-head, they got that tiebreaker there, but this would be huge. And I don't even know at this point right now, looking at things this morning, who their quarterback's going to be, because we've got Jackson with that ankle, and then what's his name? I can't think of his name. He has not practiced all week long, and it's not due to COVID, so we're not quite sure. Cincinnati, Vegas is, and they're at home, by the way. Vegas is Cincinnati is giving, according to Vegas, Baltimore 3, which is your typical spread for the home team. So Vegas is seeing it close. Our pollsters are not seeing it that way. 64% for Cincinnati, Houday, 36% for Baltimore. Let's see if I got another close one on here. Sure do. I'll tell you what, that Buffalo-New England game, Vegas is saying it's going to be close. New England, the home team, given 2.5 points to Buffalo, and our pollsters just about have a split on this. New England, 55%, Buffalo, 45%. That should be a really good game to watch today. Another somewhat close one as I look down my list here is Denver at the Raiders of Las Vegas. Vegas is given a point. Home team given a point, so Vegas sees it close. pollster's not looking that way too much. They've got the Raiders 72% over Denver 28%. So we'll see how that turns out later today. And finally, I always have to throw a blowout in here. The Chargers at Houston. Houston getting 10 points as the home team. So Vegas is saying this one's not going to be close. And our pollsters guys, they're saying the same thing, 97% to a whopping 3%. So there is this week's What Are the Freakin' Odds? There was your top 10 round out after week 15. As I say every year, this is the fun part, man. It's close. It's close up top. I know there seems like a little bit of separation with those top 3, maybe 4 compared to the bottom, 5 to 10. But a lot of crazy things. You guys have all seen it this year in the NFL. Each week you just don't know what's going to happen. So it could get crazy. Get those sheets in. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and we're looking forward to the new year. This year we're going to have two games since they expanded after the first of the year until we get to the playoffs. So hey guys, again, hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Enjoy the games today. We're definitely enjoying the sunshine, and next week it'll be me and Mariah back in full force, all the bells, the whistles, and the fun that she and I have together, and can't wait to get back to doing that again. So until next week, I'm Mark, big ol' Who Day, and I'm out.